Hey you guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be giving you the recipe for what I like to call protein pancakes. So this is a healthy breakfast, what I like to call out of my series, just like healthy breakfasts. And it's like a replacement for pancakes. They're just made with a different batter that's a lot healthier. It keeps you full. They're made with protein. So I didn't make up this recipe. I got it from a friend who got it from the Tone It Up website. They have a YouTube channel. They're really great. They have great recipes. I just wanted to share with you this one because I really enjoy eating it. It's something I feel like I'm cheating, but I'm not. It tastes just like pancakes if you love pancakes but don't want to, get in those extra calories. This is saving calories. Give me the whole recipe, how to make it, everything. Continue watching if you want to learn how to make some protein pancakes. Okay, you guys, so you want to get a bowl just to fit the batter in, and it needs to be a little bigger. You can get a measuring cup and like a tablespoon measurer. The first ingredient is half a banana. My bananas were a little smaller than usual, so I just used more than half, but if you have a normal banana, you could just use half. This is going to go in a separate bowl, so maybe the measuring bowl, you just want to mash it up, make sure there's no chunks in there. You really want a smooth batter. The next ingredient, which is almond milk, is going to be added with the banana. I use Almond Breeze. It's a great alternative for regular milk. I use about half a tablespoon of there, so I'm just taking half of that, just putting that in with the banana, and I'm just mashing those two together because those will stay together until the end, and we'll mix it in with the batter. The next ingredient is cinnamon. I like cinnamon a lot, so sometimes use a little more than 1 teaspoon, which this recipe calls for. I just like to smooth it out with my fingers so it's really at the correct measurement, like I'm doing in the video. And then I'm going to add that into the big bowl because it'll all go together with the rest of the ingredients. And I just added a little more. The next ingredient is egg whites, and I usually use about 2 because it calls for 1/4 of a cup. I use organic large eggs. The brand of eggs shown here is Today's Farm, but I usually use Farmer's Hen. They're really good for the chickens, so yeah, it'll probably call for about 2 eggs to get the egg whites in there, so I just crack it in there. What I like to do is I like to just keep the yolk inside the egg and just mix it around because that'll get the egg whites out. They'll eventually drop and it'll just create about 1/4 of a cup, just like how I'm doing in the video you could do. So I'm showing you there that it's 1/4. And yeah, the next ingredient is protein powder. I use Lean One. I use the vanilla powder just because it works best. I guess you could use chocolate in this recipe. I just like vanilla better. This is just the brand I use. So it calls for 1 cup, and I just use the 1 scooper of that, and I'll just scoop it and just do the same thing I was doing with the cinnamon, just measure it out with my finger and pour it into the bowl. And next we're going to pour all the ingredients together, mix it perfectly, make sure there's no chunks. I am going to spray the pan that I'm going to be cooking this on with cooking spray. I use the nonstick one. Why use butter when you could just save the calories and use a nonstick cooking spray? So that's what I do. So I'm just spraying it on there. And I'm going to want to turn the stove on low because these cook very quickly. So it's best you just put it on low. So this is what the batter should look like, kind of brownish. You pour it on there, just make it into normal pancake sizes. It's going to look chunky, but it'll flatten out. I'm making my coffee while doing this. K-cup I use is decaf hazelnut green mountain. I use coconut milk creamer vanilla. It has only 25 calories. It's a really good alternative for regular milk, and you don't need sugar. The next ingredient, if you're using it, is syrup, and I like to get the organic maple syrup. It has no high fructose corn syrup. It's all organic. It's perfect. I top mine off with some strawberries that I cut up, and it just looks so perfect, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. Love you guys. Thank you for watching.